Welcome! I wanted to give you a little demo of each one of our pre-tuned kits to give you an idea of the sound and talk a little bit about the differences between these three keys. So here I have the key of A, G, and F sharp. The A is the smallest and the fingering holes are the closest together on the A, as you can see, and they're the furthest up on the body of the flute. Get these lined up a little better. The A is going to be the easiest for people with small hands to play. If you're planning on making a flute for a child, that might be a great key. The key of G is the middle one here. This is perhaps our most popular key. It has a nice mid-range voice, and I'll demonstrate them all for you in a minute here. And the F sharp is the largest and lowest of the three. You can see that the fingering holes are spaced further apart and further down on the body of the flute, and the flute is overall longer than the other two. So let me give you a quick demonstration of the sound. This one is in the key of A. This one is in the key of G. And this one is in the key of F sharp. Each of the pre-tuned kits comes with one of these little block bases and another block. If you don't select one of the animal shapes, then you'll get one of these, which is just an unshaped block of wood with the groove milled in the bottom. Our idea for the little block bases is that they have the groove in the bottom so they make sound. And you can glue something to the top of this, like a carving or a found object, a crystal, a piece of driftwood, a little sculpture, whatever you have. These are a wonderful project for any level of woodworker. They're simple enough to carve that even children are successful carving them with supervision. These are used all over the place in schools to teach woodworking and music to children. So as long as you supervise your child, these are a wonderful project, a wonderful beginner woodworking project. And that said, you can, if you're a very skilled woodworker, you can intricately carve them as well. So the tuning part is already finished, which is one of the more fiddly parts of making a flute. So all you have to do is shape it, round it over, sand it, and varnish it. And they all have varnish in the slow air chamber, which is the chamber that your breath goes into. So that part is already sealed. You don't have to worry about sealing that. The bore of the flute is not sealed, but air does not travel through this part of the flute, so this part does not build condensation, which means that you don't have to varnish it if you don't want to. But we have instructions on how to varnish that if you choose to do that. You can use whatever kind of varnish you want on the outside of these, so if you wanted to try to do a hand-rubbed oil finish, you can do that. People use a stain on these pretty frequently. You can do painting on them after they're shaped. You can also do wood burning on them. These are like a collaboration between our flute making skills and yours. So I love to think of it like that. Like it's a project that we're working on together. We've done the first part and you make it look however you want. I hope this was a helpful little demo of these three keys, and I hope this helps you decide between the three of them. Thanks, everyone.